set up. Baby still got.
Come on now.
Worse than the ginger boy, and he was crying and stuff. Just in more than Billy he did. He wasn't as loud, like. No one as loud as that. Jesus. You got this ginger boy though. He used to be like loud as hell.
My little fat boy.
Oh, fat boy.
Oh, I'm missing.
Nah, he used to always come to me all the time, you know what I mean, too. He liked me, you know. I remember him, you know. I used to got to see him with, like, you know, like, I didn't get a chance to see Daisy and that, like, but... What was Daisy like though? Was she, like, all, like, coming up to you too, was she? Was she just, like, getting colours and stuff? Or was she, like, Lulu and that, no? Shy? Oh.
And she died. And I went before I came here.
Yeah. Shut us up. She died a week before I came, Jesus Christ.
Yeah, I felt that.
Somebody when you were emailing me, you never told me about her dying. Or was that a week before you before I met on an email?
Sure.
Did you?
I'm trying to speak for me.
What?
Trying to speak.
Oh yeah. Go on, 35, eh? So, I wanted to fight you yesterday. Argue with you, mean? We're having a discussion now, that's all. And obviously you thought what was being serious. What the hell was that say?
Muscle time. Legs touching. No. Turning my phone call. That's and it almost does something. Leave that message there.
Which one? That one there? The one that's like going all wonky and that? What, they always waiting into that?
And the dog stops there. Maybe my message.
A message? Aye, a message for the dogs to back off.
No, I don't know, it's not.
Just bet Zion will do that too if he went to there. The amount of dogs that'll be pissing on it and that. That's always probably keeping it water. You won't need to water that plant there, that bloody tree, because it bloody hell gets all off and bloody them. Jesus. We'll be alright now. Don't you worry no more. You kind of like walk on eggshells all the time, you know what I mean? Like worrying about if we're going to do it again, you got to like try and just be normal, but if you feel like it's going to start up, then try and avoid it, you know what I mean? At all costs and stuff. If I've got to walk away, then I have to, you know what I mean? Like, there's no point in like saying, oh, you can't do that, because that's what maybe one thing I have to do now. Because you can't walk away, you know what I mean? So I've got to do it, we really want to do it. And then to say, oh, I've got to go out for a bit, or something. And just say, oh, well, like, we just don't want anything like that, like, it's just weird, isn't it? No one knows what to do. But it's just the way it goes, isn't it? Sometimes you do, like, people have arguments and that shit all the time, like relationships and stuff, so You just gotta try and sort it out.
Not nearly nothing.
Over nothing. Yeah, they do. Like people do it all the time. More stupid arguments all the time. Everyone knows that. Sometimes it can be over stupid stuff. If you're stressed out to begin with, though, right, it's just gonna like escalate more and more and more. To be so.
Mine's so stressed.
That's what I mean. You know, like shit's going different now, isn't it? Like obviously you got your sleeping thing's different. You got more pain in that all the time. It's like like when you're in bed at night, you gotta like get moved on more often. You know that shit. It's like tiring. It when when you don't get up when you got lack of sleep though, like it adds to the stress though. You know what I mean? Lack of sleep isn't good. And there's nothing we can do about that shit, is there? Because it's like gonna happen often. You know what I mean? It's gonna happen a lot. That's the way it goes. Is your shoulder still the same as it used to be, or is it more that bad? It's not as bad. Bad, but like you've been like haven't been complaining much lately in the at night time and stuff.
I'm not in the bed.
Yeah, but you can't sleep when you're back, can you?
Well, I have to.
Yeah, but like that's what I mean. You gotta learn to sleep on your back, don't you? Like.
I have to.
Yeah.
No, don't.
So you're back into the Duke's head, aren't you, Dan? That's where you're back into right now, are you?
I'm following.
That's what's called the Duke's head, isn't it? You're following what?
I'm following the facts.
Oh.
Right. I just met John.
Mick and John, what the hell? You're imagining that?
No, I know it was. I got him Sunday morning. Got him in my car.
Oh.
Got him for breakfast.
Why tell everyone about your ghost, taps when you've seen ghosts and stuff?
All right, fucking now.
Aye, so have you seen stuff move around in your room before? Like fall off the shelves and stuff?
And things jump off shelves. And not only me, there was 3 of us in the room.
Huh.
And we all went.
Aye. And then you felt someone lying next to you in bed one time? There was someone like lying on your bed?
Yeah.
Sitting on your bed or something maybe, like it felt like someone pushed like down on the bed?
Yeah. And on my pillow.
And
my pillow moved.
Oh yeah, like on its own, because like you can't like move it yourself, so how the hell did it move?
Yeah.
Strange, isn't it?
That happened a few times.
Yeah, so you gotta wonder what the hell it is, you know, who it is.
I'm not frightened.
Not frightened.
No,
You're gonna get it on video, that's why. No one's ever got shit like that on video, so it's like, anybody's never seen them here, so. If you believe you're going to see something, then you will, you know what I mean? Because it's like in your head, isn't it? In your brain. And every time something falls out of a shelf, though, you can't just like claim it's being a ghost, do you know what I mean? You gotta like, if it happens all the time and that you see shit flying around the room, like put an angry style, then you know straight away it's poltergeist in your house.
No, it's not.
You've got goddamn poltergeist in
No,
your
I
house.
don't think so. No. I'm not saying that. Tomorrow.
Yeah, you saw it one time, didn't you? Did you? I thought you said you saw like your grandpa or something.
Dad's dad.
He's standing there like when you were in the bedroom or something.
Yeah.
What, when you were in bed and that you would look at?
No, I'm standing. I'm standing behind him.
And you were standing up?
Yeah.
What was you like, crutches and stuff? Were you not like nothing wrong with them?
No. I was walking around.
So you were standing there with your crutches and that, and then like what, did you not get shot by that shit?
No, it's very strange. I don't know who it was.
Well, then you told someone about it and they told you, oh, that's him.
No, I told my mum.
And she said, that's him. You described him, didn't you? You described what he looked like. What was he in army uniform and stuff?
No clothes.
So you basically, how can you, when you're a ghost, how the hell can you wear your same clothes you're dying in? So what the hell? Like, how can that even like happen? No, you know what I mean? Like, how can the spiritual world know exactly what you were wearing that day? So you've got designer gear on and stuff. You're going to go like in the past life with the same gear on like the whole time, pure Nike Shock trainers, like Max trainers. Yeah, get in there. You know what I mean?
In my past life, I did not anyone into something. There was no such thing.
Your past life.
Yeah.
So you remember your past life, do you? Why? Because you're a lizard. You said you were a lizard, don't remember? Of course you don't remember people in designer gear.
No. Not in my early life.
Oh. Why you on about like when you were born, like we came back or something? Before you had this life and that, I was going to say, what the hell, no one remembers that stuff. You'd be the first one actually ever to do that, I think that. What time are you on now, Jack? Says 10 minutes, 18 seconds. She had a hair wash today, did you? No. No perfume. I wonder which one that one is. What is it called?
Don't tell me.
It's called. Oh, what is it again? A weird name. Something called. Moonlight or some shit like that.
Perceive.
What the hell kind of names are these? Perceive now. I've never heard that one. I've never heard you wear that one. Yes, the last time I remember asking, it was like, what was it called again? The other one was a weird name too. They're all dodgy names and that. Perfume called Perceive. Perceive, what the hell does perceive mean anyways?
To see.
Might as well call it C. Make it simple, innit?
To see. To look.
You know why they use that name for? Because like there's all the other names are already used. So they thought, oh well, we'll just call it that then because that's the only one left that hasn't been used yet. So that is why though, innit? Because I've used mostly every name that you can for movies, the perfumes, all kinds.
And come up with more. Always come up with more.
They always take each other's bloody things as well. Each other's like what do you call it? Like if you notice, like they always like they redo a movie with the same title as the last one was, because they can't think of any other titles or anything, so they think, oh well, we'll just have to like redo another one, like, and it's never as good as the first one anyway. So what's the point? People think they can always like every movie you watch though is all it is the first remake of it, right? The remake's never as good as the first one ever, no matter how they try.
That's fine too.
It is though, because like the first one is like always better anyways, because like it's the first one ever to be like created, and then the second one is just a copy of it. So it's like people are like, well, even if it is spot on exactly the same, right, it's still never going to be as good. It's just the way it goes. There's a robber now outside there now, obviously.
He comes in the morning.
What for?
Just for a knockdown.
How would you know that's not a spirit inside that bloody robber there? He's watching you and shit. Because remember, you said that you saw that on the Facebook and that about, see how he's there, look right there. Can you see it?
Yeah.
Remember though, what about that gravestone though, where that like little boy died or something? And the mother went to the gravestone and there was a robin sitting on the gravestone and it flew straight into her finger and shit. And she thought, wait a minute, why would you like fly from that gravestone of a dead son straight onto her hand? And he started looked straight into her face and that. And she started crying, didn't she? Because she thought, oh, like, You must be something with spiritual about that shit. Could be luck on it. You never know. Robin's like that anyways, though, isn't it? They're just scavenging for food. They must have thought like her finger was a worm or something.
Most animals are looking for food.
That's all they do, innit? That's their day life.
Well, it's a tough world.
So at night, will they be sleeping in the nest and shit, will they?
I don't think absolutely.
But where the hell, like, you don't see many nests in the trees and that shit, like, there's no nest in that one there. I thought there would be.
In hedges.
Oh, yeah. Where no one can find them, you know what I mean?
Yeah, robins are mostly in hedges.
That's weird, isn't it? That robin that flew into that tree there, or... She telling me you only see him every morning, do you? It's weird how he sits there and just looks around and he goes off.
I'm such a few mornings. There's the robin.
So he's in the routine or something, that's why. And he just does the same thing.
We all know.
I'll capture him next time he comes over here, I'll try and snatch him.
All follow up at him.
You don't see robins all the time though, so... It must be rare. Kind of instinct in that at the moment.
Oh, I've never. When I got on in the afternoon, hear them singing. It's not a thing.
They don't sing, do they?
I do.
There'll be all those big pigeons and bloody, like, crows and stuff.
Pigeons.
They sing and all. If they want food, they're going to speak up.
Yeah, Google. Robin song. It's a lovely song.
So they sing to each other to try and attract each other to, like, attract the females and shit. Is that what they do?
Could be.
Yeah, well, we won't.
I'm so happy.
If you see pigeons and stuff, what they do, they puff their chest out, don't they?
Oh, yeah.
And walk around like trying to go, like, making that weird noise. And trying to, like, make the female, like, see, oh, look how big he is and that. Like, I mean, that's what, try to be as big as they can.
It's what men do, isn't it? Puff themselves up.
Yeah.
To look very important.
Right, you gotta, don't you? You gotta look, like, try and look your best, don't you? Otherwise, you're not gonna get nowhere, are you? Like that. You look a mess and stuff, like, sobbing that, and lazy and that. What's that gonna do, like? They're gonna open any doors for you, because everyone wants to hire someone like that.
Yeah.
No one's gonna hire some stinky tramp that's, like, just doesn't care about his appearance, doesn't care about, like, the way, like, he looks and stuff. What the hell would someone want that for, like, working with them for, you know what I mean? No one wants that shit. People want someone who's, like, yeah, good attitude and stuff.
Good to look at.
And a good attitude as well.
Oh, yeah.
If you, like, grumpy as hell and that, and you stink and that, and you're really, like, even if you stink, right, like, but you still, like, you know, like, or if you, like, not that good looking, right, but you stunk and stuff. Come on, man, like, just have a shower, what the hell? How hard is it? Jesus Christ. It's not hard to go in the shower, is it, once a day? Some people, like, don't even do that, though. It's like, how the hell can you do that? Like, it's not, like, hard, is it? Have you not got no time in the day to do that kind of thing?
I'm not much now.
Since I've been here, I've never seen anyone, I've ever, like, seen any, like, you know, like, people, like, with bad hygiene, you know what I mean? At all yet. Like, no one has brought a bad, but